911, what is the location of your emergency?
4748 France Court.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send a line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Sorry, Rich. Just tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing, like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
He was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Right, is he breathing?
No.
I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay.
Purple.
Okay, listen to me. Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay,
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, ma'am, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
If I look at him, you can tell.
Okay.
Please! Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay, listen to me. Place the heel of your hand right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest on me hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Who pronounced?
Oh, right there.
The recorded sound we heard a few seconds ago belongs to Sarah Boone, a 42-year-old woman who lives in this house in Florida. Her boyfriend, George, has been trapped in a duffel bag and suffocated since last night.
Hello there.
I had a cigarette.
I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second. What's going on?
Sorry,
I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
Like, having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do.
In 2004, Sarah married Brian and had a child. 13 years later, when Brian was certain that his wife never exceeded alcohol consumption, he filed for divorce. Brian claims that Sarah is allowed to see their son 2 days a week, and today happened to be her turn. That's why he has been in contact with her almost every half hour.
Generally not very good about always doing it.
They called back and said she was still there, or she came back.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school?
Yes.
Okay.
Got over here, told her she need to call 911, get somebody over here. But I called her
Give me
initially.
1 second, okay?
The police officer asks Brian to stay around a little longer so that he can be accessible if any questions arise. Then the officer retrieves a pen and paper from the car to add more details about last night's events to the file.
At some point, you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right where
got
it
in
is.
it? Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little
It
joke.
was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep
Where did you fall asleep at?
upstairs. I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR, you were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can
you...
I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
The investigators have to wait until the main detectives arrive at the scene.
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now. We can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade?
The detectives arrived approximately 1 hour and 20 minutes later.
His family have never liked me.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay.
They're
So
going to kill me. So, but do you guys tell his family, like, today or after tomorrow?
We have to. It's the law.
We have to go make contact.
When the hands are lifted from the elbows and raised, it can indicate shock or nervousness. We have all experienced this in ordinary life or witnessed it in sports competitions like football. When a player misses a goal-scoring opportunity, their hands instinctively go up due to nervousness and being shocked. In fact, this action unconsciously gives a sense of calmness and control to the person. Clasping the fingers together or touching the neck or head falls into this category. Here, Sarah keeps pushing her hair back with her hands. Then she scratches her shoulder a little and massages her neck. If we look at her body movement, she keeps fidgeting and wants to escape from this situation internally, but she can't, so all that excitement is transferred to her hands. Then we see her body tensing up due to the intense pressure and becoming somewhat smaller. However, none of this is because of losing her boyfriend. She is worried about the consequences that await her when George's family finds out about the situation. In fact, what is lost in the midst of all this is the feeling of fear and discomfort. She is anxious and nervous, but there is no trace of sadness in her body movements, speech, or even her voice.
I fell asleep. When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes!
After a brief question and answer session with the investigators, Sarah was asked to spend the night around here and come to the police station first thing tomorrow. If any points or questions come to her mind, she should jot them down and discuss them with them tomorrow. Sarah spends the night at her ex-husband's place, and tomorrow afternoon she leaves the house with several sheets filled with questions, starting with, "Can I have my phone back?"
We were informed of some injuries that he has. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid a
swollen.
hand on him.
Okay.
Forensic medical research indicates that the wounds on George's body are consistent with injuries sustained after his entry into Sarah's apartment, meaning that whatever happened occurred on the same night as the incident.
I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. We had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine, and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music.
Since Sarah placed her boyfriend in a duffel bag and zipped it up until the police arrived at her doorstep 12 hours later, she had time to construct the main framework of a story in her mind. Throughout the previous night, she also had time to add details to this story. That's why the account she is providing seems somewhat logical.
I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day. It was a good day. We've had good days lately. It's been good.
On October 20th, 2017, George announced on his Facebook that he had entered into a new relationship. 5 days later, he posted, "I am no longer the owner of a lonely heart." It seems like their relationship was going through a golden period. However, a few weeks later, the first case of violence against George was opened at the police station. In early 2018, Sarah contacted the police and filed a complaint against George for physical abuse. Apparently, after lighting a stranger's cigarette with a lighter one night at a bar, George became upset and left from there. When they arrived home, on the staircase, George beat Sarah and then locked his hand around her neck to suffocate her. George was subsequently arrested after this incident.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation officer?
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me.
Given Sarah and George's history of conflicts, she is now focused on ensuring that the events of yesterday do not appear as revenge or retaliation. The investigators are aware of all their records. However, until now, they haven't mentioned any fights or complaints. But the lead detective, who is not fond of Sarah at all, finally decides to get involved and starts defending his relationship.
I really love him, like I do, and I feel like I can help him. He came a really long way, and he was trying. He was really trying.
Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. And I tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him.
Okay. Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
In interrogation room videos, there are often peculiar moments, especially when the suspect sees substantial evidence against themselves. At such times, the mind becomes blank, erasing all the scenarios it had prepared in advance. It can be said that this moment in Sarah's interrogation room is one of the best in its genre.
Can you see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shutting down.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
Sarah is probably hoping that this nightmare will end right here, but it's not the case. On that night, she recorded 2 videos between 11 how and 11:30 p.m., and it is evident from not deleting these videos how intoxicated she was that night.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
No.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
You can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
You've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Fuck you.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah. I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please. Okay. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other video.
I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you.
It's not malicious.
Then what is that?
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
After talking to you, everything was laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No.
Telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and repeating what you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay? Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like, what's...
The what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No, I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
Not intentionally.
You got up, and you went up to bed.
You all?
Please sit down.
Listen to me. I did not intentionally kill him. I did not intentionally do this.
Anybody looking at it, I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
The insistence of the interrogator and the suspect's denial continue for a few more minutes. Then Sarah goes to her list to ask the questions she had previously noted.
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
Not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
No.
Not today.
Not today. Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
Mm-hmm. His daughters, too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
After completing their task, the forensic investigators enter the room to collect fingerprint and DNA samples. Once their work is done, the interrogations resume, this time for the purpose of closing the case.
Okay, Sarah. So, you're not free to go?
Okay. All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No. Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Why is this happening?
Because...
So what am I supposed to do now?
I don't work in
suspicion this was going to happen. Okay. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
On February 25, 2020, Sarah was transferred to Orange County Jail on second-degree murder charges.
No.